Alrighty, everybody, first thing on the list is going to be my keys, okay? Starting off with it, we have an Astro lanyard from Astro Gaming. I got this at PAX. The old one I had was getting rather dirty. Best headset in the world. If you haven't had this headset, A40s all the way, get some, okay? Let's get this out of the way. Okay, other than that, we have a Bride Japan seat tag, or a flight tag, I suppose. This is OD green on one side, TAC FDE on the other side. I saw this at Slammed Enough, so I had to get it. I thought it was really neat. I like Bride seats, always have, always will. Other than that, we got our standard house key, our truck key. We got a snap-on toolbox key for my box at work, and then we have a Gerber dime. The Gerber dime is just a basic multi-tool. There's nothing really too fancy about it. It has a set of pliers on it. It's got a flathead and a Phillips on one side, a scissors. I don't ever use those. The two things I always do use though, however, is the fixed blade knife that's on it, or not fixed blade, but the knife that's on it, and the box cutter that is on the other side. I've used this to cut countless amount of things, and it's stood up. It's a good little multi-tool. It's less than 20 bucks. I've had it on here, as you can tell, for a long time by the wear and tear, and I've only had to sharpen this, I think, twice out of the 2 years I've owned this. So, moving on. All right, so my phone of choice is going to be the iPhone X. On it, I have just a standard screen protector from Amazon. It was like a 3-pack for like 10 bucks. I've used these for a long time. I highly, highly recommend them. If you need a screen protector, link will be down below. The case for it is going to be a SUP case. I believe it's the Beetle SUP case or Beetle case. It's just a standard bumper. I got the black one. It's got a little bit of gray around this side, but this thing has handled quite a bit. I have smacked the hell out of this. I've dropped it off of aircraft wings. I have beat the crap out of this, and somehow my phone thankfully has not broke. So now this might be a little old school, but the watch that I carry is still in the Apple ecosystem. It is the Apple Watch Series 2. This one has been holding up for the last couple years, and it's been doing great. The watch band that I have on it is the metal clasp one with the magnetic. If you pull it a little bit too tight, sometimes it loosens just like so, but for the most part, you can just cinch it back down. So, Apple Watch Series 2. All right, now to get into the stuff that I have in my pockets. First off, we got a wallet. This is a Joking Monkey wallet. It's got the RFID blocker in it. It's got a money clip right here to where you can keep some light cash on you. It's carbon fiber. I hold a decent amount of cards in here, nothing too serious. Wrapping around to the front of the body, we have the Apple AirPods. These things are amazing, okay? They don't need any explanation. They are the Gen 1. I absolutely love these. I can't live without them. If you haven't got some yet, I would highly, highly recommend getting some. They're just amazing, hands down. Also in my front left pocket is we have the blade of choice. This is a ZT knife, zero tolerance, okay? This is a S30V steel with a G10 handle. So crisp, so clean. It's the 0350 SW. SW stands for stonewashed. It's an amazing blade. It's got a clip on the back for your pocket. You can put it here or up in the front. It's got a lanyard hold right there if you're into that. It's hands down one of probably the best blades I've ever carried. It hasn't gotten too dull. I've been able to sharpen it. It's got, of course, the flipper action, which I love. Boom, just like that. This is actually the patented SpeedSafe assisted opening system straight from ZT. And if you see, you can flick it right there, but I've never been a fan of that. But right there, bam, ready to go. Last and final thing in the left front pocket is the Nightcore P12. Okay, this is a 4-button or single button selector of 4 different style lumens. You can start off with low, medium, high, ultra high. The ultra high is 1,000 lumens, pushing out 13,500 candela, and it has a max runtime of 520 hours. That is impressive. Now, that is on the low end, but still, it's a damn good light. I rarely have to charge the battery. The batteries it takes is either 2 CR123s or 1 18650. I personally go with the 18650. It's just my choice of it. The LED inside it is a Cree XM L2U2. It's an amazing light. It's got a max beam of 230 meters. I safety wired the belt clip on here so that it didn't pop off or anything. You can see where it's just wrapped around like that. But for the most part, I mean, it's awesome. I love the tail cap button switch that you can sit there and activate if you need to. The beam on it is just amazing. And like I said, it's always with me. It's a damn good light. It's not too expensive. It's not like $120 or $400 lights like some of the other ones, but it's a pretty hefty light. It's taking a beating, so yeah. Okay, everybody, next item on the list is going to be my main carry for choice of self-defense. First off, let's go ahead and clear check the weapon. I usually do carry one in the chamber, but I pre-cleared this before the video. Okay, set that aside right there. The gun of choice is a Glock 19 Gen 4 in 9mm. Some of the modifications that I've done over time are just what fits my needs and what fits my preference. I have a custom slide made by Boogeyman Customs. It is a milled slide with front serrations, rear serrations. It has black multicam throughout it in Cerakote. It's a stock barrel, stock extractor. The RMR of choice is a Trijicon RMR Type 1. It is the one with the 3.5 MOA. As backup sights, I have the blacked out version of the Trijicon Suppressor Height Night sights. The light of choice is the Streamlight TLR1 HL, pushing out a max of 800 lumens. It's an amazing light before I use the Enforce APLC, but the lack of lumens, I wasn't impressed with it. It was nice because it was streamlined and it kind of met up with the edge of the barrel, but that was it. We also have a Magpul Magwell. It's just a polymer made one. On the mags, I run stock Glock mags with the spring extender for the Terran Tactical +3 extensions. I run them on both. Sometimes I don't run the extension on this, so sometimes I'll run just a normal mag in here, and then my backup mag, of course, is the Terran Tactical with the extension. The other items that are on the modification list, if you will, are going to be a Ghost internal trigger. It's the Ghost Evo Elite 3.5 connector. Also what I've done is I have shaved down part of the grip to get a higher rise on the grip whenever I need to. And I'm not a big fan of the grooves, so I have shaved down the bottom grooves so that my hand fits perfectly, and these two right here kind of don't get in the way. The holster of choice, of course, is a T-Rex Arms sidecar. It's a light compatible version. It's my second holster from them of this sort. It's an appendix carry, so meaning it slides right in front. So you can literally just pull your shirt up and draw your weapon if you need to. This is what I carry. This is what I train with. So to carry such gun, the belt of choice is going to be the T-Rex Arms Nova belt. This is a double layered durable nylon belt. It's a heavy duty. It's got good retention on it whenever it comes to flexing. It doesn't really flex too much. If you had it in your hands, you would see that it's not going to fold, okay? And that's what I needed in a belt, okay? Cobra buckle can easily be disengaged or re-engaged with quick access as so. Last but not least, we have the final piece of EDC, okay? This is an ankle IFAC, okay? IFAC stands for Individual First Aid Kit, okay? This is something that you simply wrap around your ankle as so, and it has potentially the things to save somebody's life. In my personal opinion, if you are willing to make holes, you should be willing and trained enough to plug holes, okay? It's as simple as that. This is not a kit exactly that you can buy. This is just the items and contents that I put together. One of the main items, of course, is going to be the actual ankle IFAC itself, which is a Riker nylon IFAC, okay? It has a simple Velcro extension down here on the bottom to where if you need to wrap it around a boot. Other than that, you have the two main pouches right here, and you have a center pouch right here, okay? Flipping it over to the other side, you have a sleeve that goes down the back right here. Down in the back right here, I have two hyphen vent chest seals, okay? They're compact, they fit easily in there. They're not being damaged, they're being well taken care of. They're not being shoved too tightly in here. They fit just perfect. These are some that I picked up from North American Rescue, along with some of the other items. Okay, coming up to the front compartment we have right here, we have our standard NAR emergency trauma dressing. It's the 4-inch flat version. I have it just kind of compressed and molded to fit directly in here with the flap down. It sits nice and tidy right there. Okay, moving on to the next pouch. It's a very small pouch. You can fit 2 items in here that I'm aware of that it's pretty much meant for it. Either shears in here, or you can do a Sharpie to write on your tourniquet the time you applied it, or you can put a decompression needle inside here. The needle decompression kit I have in here is a 14 gauge 3¼ inch kit. It's the one I got off North American Rescue during the training that I took with Texas Law Shield. This is the specific one they recommended. So after doing that training, I got that one. Moving on, this pouch right here, it's not the best tourniquet in the world, but I do keep it on hand just in case. Okay, because I do have dogs, I do have loved ones that I'm around that are children. Sometimes this can help whenever a normal cat's tourniquet can't, but it's so small that it just sits right in here. It's way more compactable than a cat's tourniquet, so I keep this in here, and the cat's tourniquet I either keep in my backpack or I will have a secondary one in my pocket, because that is something that you want to keep on you at all times. That is something that if you need to get to it, you better be able to get to it fast. It's as simple as that, okay? Next thing we have is just a pair of black nitrile gloves, okay? You don't want to get somebody else's blood or anything on you in case if you have an open wound. Be smart about it. Sometimes you might not have enough time to put these on, but if you have the time to put these on, then of course you would love to have them with you. Next thing we have in here is some combat gauze. This has a hemostatic agent in it, so it will clot the blood if needs so. You know, it's a Z folded one. This is just by Quick Clot. It's one of the ones that I personally like. I did my research and I liked it. It folds up nicely and fits right back into here. So it's definitely the one that I recommend overall. Okay, now that all that is tucked nicely and neatly back in, this is just something that I take with me. Like I said, you don't always need something this excessive, but I mean, if I'm willing to carry the gun, I think I need to be willing to carry this type of item as well. So if you're interested in any of the items in this ankle IFAC, all the links will be down in the description. All right, everybody, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my EDC of the 2019. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them and guide you to the right links and everything. Links for everything will be in the description below. So be sure to check out all this stuff if you're interested in it. Other than that, that's going to be it for me. Don't forget to leave without leaving a like. Subscribe if you haven't. If you like this type of content, please let me know and I'll do my best to get more of this type of content out. I've been on this little journey of having a little bit more fun branching out other than just gaming stuff. So without further ado, I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good one and peace.